On Friday, 10th of July 2015, on Wave 102 FM, Dundee local radio station, Gary Robertson interviewed Dr. Suzanne Zeedyk about the Connected Baby exhibition Stories of Connection, opening at the Scottish Storytelling Centre in autumn.
One Republic and Love Runs Out. 17 minutes, actually exactly 80 minutes after 9 now. Delighted once again to welcome to the studio Dr. Suzanne Zeedyk, no stranger to Wave 102 or indeed the show. Good morning, Suzanne. Great to see you.
Good morning.
I've been waxing a little bit lyrical, but I didn't want to steal your thunder about this fantastic exhibition that Connected Baby is putting together. And it's all about connection and what connection is and examples of connection.
Yep.
But for people who may have missed our discussions in the past, just briefly take me through what you believe and what connection actually is.
Connection's really important to us human beings because science is now telling us that babies come into the world already connected, already in relationship with other people. And we didn't used to know that. We used to think that babies had to grow into their ability to relate. And now we know that they arrive already at birth. They're already connected to other people. And their experiences of relationships and connection go on to shape their brain development. So it's really exciting, that science.
And so while the baby's growing over that 9-month period, it's learning or is listening and connecting to the outside world. Is this what's happening?
Absolutely. So babies in the womb can hear the voices of the people around them and the sounds of the environment that are close to them. And so they come into the world already expecting to hear those voices. I just think that that is fabulous, that you arrive knowing your mother's voice already, and your father's voice, and your granny's voice, and your big brother's voice, if they have been there during the pregnancy, and especially during those last weeks of pregnancy. So you already know something about what your world is going to be like, even before you're born. That's just one example of the way in which babies are connected even at birth.
And it's not exclusively for babies when we talk about connection. We talk about
no.
There's a whole plethora of connection.
Absolutely. So human beings need connection, need emotional relationships for our health and our happiness and our well-being. So if you get that, then you understand that the way that we organize our care homes matters about the relationships that you have. In your marriage, if you're not laughing anymore, you know that things are a bit in trouble. That's an example of connection. When your oldest child goes away to university and she wants to hear her mom's voice and she calms down because she hears her voice on the phone, then that's an example of connection. Connection has this physiological consequences on our bodies and our brains. And if we understood that, then it helps us to think about how to organize our public policies, about what to focus on in our relationships, about why cuddling your child really makes a difference, why crying is not just a behavior, but is really a message for support. Life just seems different when you really get what the science of connection is telling us.
Let's move on to the exhibition.
Okay.
So the exhibition takes place in Edinburgh. It's going to be in the Storytelling Centre in September. But we're looking for examples of connection. So that's photographs. So connections in photos, yeah?
Absolutely. So the exhibition, Stories of Connection, is one way of trying to help the public to understand this science. So what we're doing is asking for hundreds of photographs from people which depict connection. So send us a photograph that says connection to you. That might be with your baby. It might be with, I don't know, it might be your wedding photograph. We've had some already submitted of great-grandparents, some with pets, some of siblings together. We live in a world that is full of photographs these days. And what we're trying to capture here is how lots of those photographs show connection.
And these photographs will be part of a wider exhibition. And there's also, it's not just the exhibition and the photographs that will be on display, immortalized actually forever, but there are a number of different workshops and sessions and lectures and so on happening.
We've got a whole event series that go along with the exhibition, which all talk about why connection is important in our lives and how we can make our lives better if we really get this idea about connection. And it's taking place in Edinburgh at the Storytelling Centre, which is on the High Street. I think it's fabulous that it's at the Storytelling Centre because it helps us to think about how to tell those stories of connection. All the events are free. You can sign up for them. And of course, you can come through to see the exhibition. It's from the 18th of September till the 10th of October. And I have to say, the tickets are going fast for lots of the events. So if you want to come along, you definitely need to get in there. You can find all of the information on our website and on the Connected Baby Facebook page. And we want everybody to know we need hundreds of photographs. We've already got lots coming in, but we need lots more.
I've got a favourite photograph I'm going to send in to you.
Do you,
Gary? Me and my doggy.
Oh, that makes perfect sense, you and your doggy.
Yeah, me and
Absolutely.
my doggy. Yeah. I'm quite thrilled at the thought of being included, well, if it's accepted, of course, but being included in an exhibition. I think that's something very, very special.
Well, we hope that people will want to come through and find their photographs in the midst of all of these hundreds of photographs and stories, and also be drawn in to reading the stories that other people have sent in. Because when you read the stories that go with those photographs, my favorite, one of them so far is a mother who sent in a photograph and said, "This is me and my premature baby. I didn't get to hold her for 2 weeks, and this is the very first time I ever got to hold her." There's something really touching about that. And so it lets us see ordinary events in a new way once we realize that connection is really being captured in those photographs. So we just want to show that back to the world.
Okay. So if Claire on Traffic and Travel has sent a photograph through for you already.
Oh my goodness, while we were in this interview. Okay.
Yeah, she sent a photo through for you to have a look at in just a moment. But so if someone's listening to this and going, yeah, I've got the very photo, where do they send it to?
They email it to us at photos@connectedbaby.net.
And the website?
And the website is connectedbaby.net. And of course, Facebook is Connected Baby. And so if you send it to us on any of those, then we'll get back to you and tell you what happens then. It's super simple. Just send the photo to photos@connectedbaby.net.
I love it. Super simple. Bit like me, super simple. Dr. Suzanne Zeedyk, as always, it is so good to see you. Best of luck with the exhibition, and no doubt we'll see you again soon.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you very much indeed. 9:24.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.